Hey, my name's Cole Haring. I'm here at the Admin Mastermind. I have an e-commerce brand named Texas Fowlers. We also have an agency that helps other e-commerce brands grow and scale with ads. The reason I decided to come to the Admin Mastermind was because I have a lot of belief in Brian. I came to the Miami event and it was just so good. I had to come back. Never been to New York. Brian puts on a really great event, and I've been in a lot of different masterminds, a lot of different education, and it's by far the best that I've experienced, so I had to come back. So the Admin Mastermind is definitely unique to other events that I've come to. I really like how Brian does the structure. So day one, it was all Brian talking about his personal experience, what he's learned in his company over the last years, and then we had guest speakers that speak on individual specific things that he thinks would benefit us. So first day is always so amazing. Day two is totally different, but it's very unique. And it's the fact that Brian essentially will write down everybody's questions. What is everybody struggling with right now? And he will speak on it from what his team has to say about that. And then also other people will go up and they'll speak on their expertise. And I think that's just very, very cool to see, because there will be questions answered that you didn't even think about. You'll see other people's expertise. And being around a group of people like this, where essentially they're people just like you. So if you're going through business and you feel like it's lonely, you feel like there's nobody like yourself, all these people are just like you. I was thinking today after our second session, I'm like, man, I wish I lived in a building or apartment complex or a neighborhood with all these guys, because everybody's just so knowledgeable. It's people just like yourself, and it's a really great community. The Adspend team has been amazing. Seeing the internals of how the company operates with, from Charlie to Demi. Demi is a lot like myself, so she sets up internal systems for Adspend. Being able to talk to her on the side has just been amazing. She's shown me specific things that's problem areas in my business that we're able to, kind of get taken care of. Being inside the mastermind, we're able to ask in the community certain questions that we have, and if that's specific to other people, they will make a very specific training with that person to put inside the video portion of the course. So I believe every business owner should invest in running ads. I'm very proponent on that. I've kind of gone the opposite route, where I didn't really start with organic or very little organic and just jump straight into ads. I think ads are kind of a cheat code, a shortcut in a way. If you can do ads right and you have the knowledge to be able to run ads correctly, it can just have explosive results. I think there's no other thing besides running ads that can give you that kind of results that fast. So I'm definitely a big believer in running ads and shortcutting things. Because of this mastermind and running ads, the way I think about it now is not being so specific to one platform or tied down to one platform. I think it's very good to diversify, and that is one thing that I learned from this mastermind, specifically with YouTube ads, not being reliant just on Google or just on Meta. A lot of stuff that applies to Meta, you can directly use inside of YouTube, and it just adds another channel. YouTube has kind of a different customer persona, a different buyer's journey than Meta, so it complements it very well, and it just makes it more diverse, and you don't have so many ups and downs, and things can be a lot more consistent. I think everybody should attend a mastermind like this, even if it's not something you can afford. Definitely come to it. If you need to save money for the next year, save money and come. Obviously, if you have the money, it's a no-brainer. Being just around other like-minded individuals, the knowledge that comes from this, it's a no-brainer. A lot of people don't have the money to come. They want to be in the position to have money to come. I think you should just make it every single month a priority to set aside a little bit of money and be able to invest in something like this. If it's a year from now, or if it's 6 months from now, do whatever you can to do to save up money for that, and then be able to take the jump. That's a lot of people's hang up on not doing it, is, hey, I don't have the money to do it. I'm not going to be the guy that sits here and tells you, even if you don't have the money, put it on a credit card, just come. I think you should save up money, and that should be a goal for you to have. And if it's still a goal after 6 months, and then you now have the money, I think you should come. Listen, if you want to join something like this, I think the best time, like if you're riding that high, if you're on a high, you're going to learn so many things here that are going to take your business to the next level. Don't wait. Don't be like me, wait for a low, because you're just trying to make ends meet. You want to be able to apply all these new things. So if you're on a high, if you're doing good in business, you don't want to get complacent. You want to come to an event like this so you can elevate your business to the next level, and all these new strategies that you learn at an event like this, you can apply them right away, because you're riding that high. You have time to implement these new things. If you're on a low in business, it's not going to be as easy to get the full value out of something like this because you won't have the time to implement. So if you're riding that high, if you're that person, definitely come to an event like this. You won't regret it. So I found Brian initially just from Twitter. He was providing a lot of value. I then saw his YouTube channel. I implemented, he gave away so much value. I implemented things he shared just on his YouTube channel and made money from it. So I'm like, dang, if I'm making money from just his free content in my business, what is the paid like? And so I had to come to an event like this. I had to take YouTube ads to the full extent, to the full power of what Brian knows, and implement it in my company. And when I did that, there's specific product niche that we sell with YouTube ads. It just made so much sense. We installed everything that he taught, and we've literally gone from 0 to $250,000 just in YouTube ad sales for this one product. So definitely a no-brainer. If you can make it here, you should join.